Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Terra Invicta. Let's continue on from where we last off. So we need to assign a counselor to a control nation mission. So Leon, my good man, I don't think you're doing literally anything right now. So what can I don't think actually I can have you do anything, right? Because we're still waiting until the next turn. This goes minute. Wait, no, this goes second by second on speed 1. Okay, let's make this go a little bit faster, okay? Going in real time is actually kind of crazy. Why would that be the base option there? Space operations. When you select the space body or Langray point, a selection of space operation will appear here. Is there any available? Okay, very good. Now we don't have any. I mean, I do see that there is the Tiangong station. What are they doing at Tiangong station? Who owns this? Who's orange? They have 2 modules. And it's owned by Orange. There's also over here the ISS. Owned by Gray, which I think might just be neutral. I'm not 100% too sure. By the way, I do like how you can just scroll all the way in to the space station. That's cool. Let me like get out of here though for a second, okay? Thank you. So you, my good friend, Pacific Laboratories, Microscopium, Semiconductors. We do have 203 bucks. What does this do? Oh, we can just buy organizations. Okay. Well, who would he want? Monthly income is +1, which I mean, I guess is like a 200% increase. Plus 18 science. A 5% towards energy research. Hostile takeover defense +4. You give +1 to our, like, what is this? Operation stats. You give us more spies. I guess we'll just try to buy Pacific Laboratories. We have the money for it. Yes, confirm the purchase, please. Buy that out. That should be good for us. Again, we're just waiting. I don't know how often we can do... how often we get turns. I think it's like it says like once a week, give or take. Which I mean isn't like that often, to be completely honest. Maybe go up to speed 4. Because even then, like, day by day, it's still really, really slow. 1 humanity. The growing realization that we are not the sole sapient species in the universe is causing many to see their fellow humans in a new light, leading to the hope that we can overcome our capacity for strife to address the alien arrival as one people. Let us try to set aside our differences and go forward together. We get the Wave of Fear. Triggers the additional effects. All nations gain 1 cohesion. I mean, that sounds good. We're still getting our science done. 1, 1. What do these numbers mean? We're not getting any bonus research to social science. We have no bonuses to anything right now, which, I mean, is probably not great, I would say. I do also like the satellite just kind of constantly spinning around the globe.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Also, it might also be like a little disorienting to watch the lights. Success. I've increased popular support for the resistance in the Netherlands. Our support there has changed by 10%. Now stands at 13. Chancellor, Counselor. Okay, very good. 75%. We rolled 37. A success. Okay. So can I have you...
Ready for new orders soon.
New orders soon. Well, then I might as well just play... Like, I don't know why you'd want to go on speed 1. Maybe... I guess maybe when there's, like, combat at some point. Like... Going in real time as, like, ships fight in space, which eventually happens, I guess would make sense. We can now recruit our factions management team. As we stand up resistance operations, we are selecting internal management team. So what do you want? We lobbyists and influencers. Monthly influence income increases by 3. Scientists, plus 15. We gain 50 operations immediately. Or financiers, we get more money. Now, thing is, again, because this is our first time playing this, I don't really know what, in the long run, is going to be really, really good for us. Money, I feel like, is always good. Influence also seems... What are we getting at influence? We're getting +1. So +3 would be, like... Again, it's like a 300% increase. Whereas +10... But our monthly income is 16. 0.52 is our daily. Okay. Monthly influences by... So are you monthly? Okay, so it's actually a 10% boost to influence. Because this apparently it's a daily amount. I mean, plus 10 is a much bigger number. This is just a flat plus 50. And then you are monthly by 15. Our monthly right now is at 45. So it's like 33%. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like maybe just having the flat plus 50 for operators maybe is the best choice.
They are not life forms or xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate. They and the traitors who support them will face our judgment.
Okay. Humanity first encountered. We've encountered humanity first. This faction has gathered all of Earth's xenophobia into its ranks. Its followers have rallied against the alien arrival without nuance. And they have even threatened humans who support finding a way to communicate with the aliens. They're not life forms or xenosapiens. They're demons incarnate. They and our traitors who support them will face justice. Colonel Has Castillo. Now, I have a feeling that we're probably going to have the game be kind of very similar to Alpha Centauri, which I've never played. I probably actually should play it at some point on the channel. I think it'd be fun. But where every single kind of faction has its own kind of flavor to it. So, I mean, for now, I don't really know what we do with this. The Agents of Resistance have positively identified a council for the humanity first in the Wuhan region of China. I mean, that's where the aliens crash. Makes sense. For notifications of this type, will not trigger an alert nor pause the game. They'll set appear at the news feeds to the left side. Okay, we'll continue on this. Counter humanity first. Got our management team. I mean, that's reasonable. But we now know that there is an agent in Wuhan.
We found something.
Investigate alien activity. I have learned some useful information for in my investigation of the UFO crash site in China. We received a small bonus for our xenology research going forward. Very good.
We have found something, Commander.
You complete the investigate objective. Despite heavy security, we were able to obtain some surveillance records of the crash site, as well as a small quantity of debris. We should now have the project ready for research shortly. So we get 20 influence, we get 20 research. Immediately, it looks like. New objective, research alien signatures. Our counselor now has been able to obtain some surveillance recordings of the alien crash site. When it becomes available, complete the alien signatures project, which presumably is going to be a research. Your audience research. So maybe after this is finished, we will then get an upgrade. By the way, our research is horrible. It seems bad. Like, it seems like everybody else is doing much better than we are, unfortunately. But it's going to be the 7th in a second, which means it's now been 1 week. So I'm assuming now we can do more stuff with the aliens. Our research and development team report that we are now able to undertake the alien signatures project. Okay, allows the faction to detect alien abductions on Earth. I mean, that sounds good. We'll set that as a favorite. And presumably it'll be, yeah, after you're done. I mean, it's cheap. If I switch this out, does that get rid of all our time we've spent researching it? Because I mean, allows a faction to detect alien abductions. Presumably this is something we want. And if I change project, okay, it's still 26 out of 50. So 13, we generate 45 a month. So we should be done in like a week or so, give or take.
Up.
Which doesn't sound too bad to me.
On the left-hand side of your interface is the news feed.
Okay. News, research aliens, yada yada yada. Nothing too crazy, I would say. But I just want to know, like, when can I reassign? Hopefully soon. The United Nations Security Council has met to discuss the alien arrival. Unfortunately, the hoped for show of international unity did not materialize. With China, Russia, and the United States accusing each other of hiding knowledge about the alien crash, preventing full access to the site. We get the opportunity to shape events to our advantage, even to make our case directly to the nation of the world. Well, with the eyes of these worlds on the meetings, our chancellor's risk of exposure to our enemies is extremely high. Okay. We can remain in the shadows, we get more operation points. Quietly steer, we get operations as well as a little bit of influence. Triggers following effects. Grants a small public opinion boost for resistance around the world. Information about the resistance will be exposed to our enemies. A great deal. Or we just deliver a manifesto. We just say to everybody, like, hey, we gotta fight the aliens. But we need to make sure we understand them first. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Deliver a manifesto to the world.
Every circumstance is an opportunity. Our test is to recognize and seize it.
Okay. The initiative. We've encountered the initiative. The leaders of this shadowy cabal reveal little about themselves or their methods. In some region, they are behind rampant rumors about the alien arrivals as a fabrication by Earth's governments and corporations. In others, they have founded companies selling products that allegedly protect them from fictitious alien diseases that they seem to have made up. Okay.
We believe we can join them as brothers and sisters if we only convince them we are worthy.
Okay. You've encountered the Academy. Led by the members of Earth's scientific community, this faction has concluded that any species able to cross the stars must have moved beyond violence as a mechanism to resolve conflict. They said that humanity must work to build a bridge to ensure that aliens treat us as equals. Okay. Now, we do know, I did set up the campaign to have all 8 factions. So some of them, I'm assuming, have just decided not to talk to us. Which, I mean, fair.
Cleaning things up.
Who are you? You are the Academy. So presumably in a second, we will be able to move these guys around. Because it said like once a week. Enemies are planning. Okay. Now presumably after this, we can plan. Hey, there we go. So thankfully the game pauses and it doesn't just go into it all the way. So what do we want to do? Well, we need at least somebody to do control nation.
Standing by for orders. Reporting in.
You have 6
Ready
persuasion.
for my mission. Standing by for orders.
Ready for
Public
orders.
campaign, control nation. So it's a persuasion and popular support modifier. Now, who supports us? Mexico supports us the most, but they are also a big country. Let me see. Do we have... There's gotta be like an influence. Faction, popularity. I mean, honestly, I will say, doesn't tell me too much. We can see these guys are eradicate very highly. Decent resistance. Sweden is very destroy the aliens. Who are you? Are you purple? Yeah, the servants. Like, I'm assuming there's not too much blue because we're the player faction. So maybe it just makes it a little bit harder for us. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anybody who is pro resistance. More so than any other faction, unfortunately. I mean, we do see that Chad does have 21% support. 23% support. I mean, I guess it makes sense that the countries that are also most likely to want to defeat the aliens no matter what are also more likely to support us, like, somewhat as well. Yeah, like 16% chance is just... Oh, you're based also on the size of the economy, not on population. Yeah, so poor countries such as Chad or the Congo, we have a better chance of actually trying to take over because they are poor. 17, 28. So we want countries that are both poor, but also like us. So, I mean, the Congo seems like a good choice. The Ivory Coast. 27. Who are you? You are Sao Tome. I mean, yeah, it's just a small country, so I guess it makes sense. Djibouti, I mean, Djibouti is an important country. You know, in the world. So, you know, let's go for... I guess we'll go, let's go Djibouti. I don't know how important they are. But we have an 85% chance of success. So, you know what?
Putting
We'll
our
try
people
you
in
this.
At your
You, my
service.
good friend.
Ready.
Surveil, stabilize nation, crackdown, purge, identify counselor of another faction, diplomatic exchange. Retain, stabilize. We now have a Where's the influence one? Crackdown, stabilize nation, investigate.
Ready.
What are you good at? You're good at sciencey things.
I'm here.
Oh, it's because you're an
Ready for
inspector.
my mission.
You're an inspector, so you can't do the same thing. Okay,
Standing by.
they're class matters. Yeah, your persuasion is bad. Where are you now? Where even is this? I don't even know what country this is. Oh, is that still Djibouti? Okay. Where would I want Leon to go? Also, I don't think this is what the Dominican Republic looks like, but maybe I don't know. 17%. Venezuela's at 67. Brazil, we just can't even... I'm guessing Brazil might literally be like 0. And these other things we just can't do with you. Go to ground, contact. Well, I mean, I guess you'll try to do a control nation. Go to, like, I don't know, Belize, maybe? Like, I don't really know what we get
Bringing
for
them
trying to control these
aboard.
nations.
Standing by.
And you, my inspector... Stabilize, investigate, counselor, purge, crackdown. Well, is there anything going on the world map? I mean, there's the war going on in Ukraine. I don't know about how much about that we care about, to be honest. Reduce unrest in target nation, improving the economy and reducing the chance the government is overthrown. Now, theoretically, I'm assuming you want to stabilize countries that are loyal to us, destabilize countries that are loyal to the enemy. Crackdown, purge. Now, I don't know if anybody has any control points that we can actually capture. Is there anywhere we want to stabilize? Because you are peaceful, you're authoritarian. Inequality is high, but what's you're polarized. But there's not much unrest. You're pretty stable. Belize has it's a little subversive. Oh, we can investigate our own counselors. You know what? Sure, why not?
Surveilling target.
Why not? We'll give it a shot. Is it good? Is it bad? We'll find out. Also, my light is very bright right now on my face. Okay, but let's go back to nations here. I mean, it's kind of interesting because it's turn-based, but at the same time, it's also real-time.
Tracking failed.
I have not learned anything new. Okay. It's not. Maybe there's just nothing else. I mean, it's like the first week. So it's not surprising that nothing crazy has really happened. But if we can just control some victory points, I mean, that sounds good to me.
Significant sport.
We've completed a gain control point in a nation objective. We have gained our first control point. Excellent. It gives us access to some of the nation's resources, some degree of control over the nation's priorities, and possibly an army. Control points may be attacked by other factions via the crackdown and purge missions. So it'll be wise to use defense interest missions on this nation to discourage this.
As we expand our operations, we will soon need the support of a large nation.
While we should pursue a diverse coalition of support, if we are to meaningfully face the potential threat posed by the aliens, we need the backing of some nations with significant resources. We should assign ourselves to nations that are generating boost or have the resources to bootstrap a space program within a short period of time, so that if necessary, we can meet whatever threat these aliens pose on an even footing. Additionally, we should consider nations that have access to an army or could assemble one quickly if the aliens reveal terrestrial hostile intent.
Our counselor has gained the support of people in key positions of power in a nation.
Hey.
We should consider what our priorities are for that nation.
The nation's priorities govern how it will distribute its economic surplus over time in a form of investment points. Priorities direct the nation's development in various ways, including building armies, investing in education, or developing space programs. Take control over control points in a nation to let us further influence that nation's priorities. We've gained control point for the resistance in Djibouti, and public opinion has shifted to 12% in our favor. We now have 1 out of 1 control points there. The executive powers of this nation now belongs to resistance.
We were unable to establish control.
Oh, okay. We couldn't get Belize though. Resistance Chancellor Leon Zambado was detected by another faction in the Belize city, Belanpon region of Belize. Tactic counselors are targets for enemy investigations or attacks. This Chancellor may be considered using the go-to-ground mission to shake any pursuit. Okay, good to know. So Djibouti, my good friend. Okay, change the nation priority objective. Directing the priorities of a nation under control, as well as keeping tabs on development of nations under faction control, critical. Okay, so priorities. Pause for a second. Yeah, so we have their only control point. Now, presumably, we click these. So this is what the resistance wants. It doesn't care about economy too much. Wants government, knowledge, funding, develop the atomic bomb. Probably, I'm going to be honest, Djibouti, I don't think we need to worry about developing nuclear weapons for them, to be quite honest. Not Imperial. No. Go back to... there are so many options here, which I don't think I care about too much. What about, like, modernization? Maybe let's just see if we can maybe make Djibouti richer. That might have benefits for us. Recruit a 4th counselor. We can do that. Council. Recruiting. Now, we do have 107 influence. A commando. A rebel. What do they actually do? Espionage commands. They're good at controlling nations, it looks like. Investigate alien activity. Coup d'etat. Attack Mogul. I don't know what's wrong with his face. Advise surveil location. Investigate alien activity. Steal projects. I don't know how good a tech mogul would really be. Archingmung. They're good at crackdowns. They're good at controlling nations as well. A judge. I'm guessing they're cheap because they're not that good. They have high persuasion. Persuasion seems... You know what? We will get Naomi Cabana. Oh, we can't get any more people than this. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep these guys here for now. Naomi, we'll worry about what to do with you in a second. Research, we are not alone tech. I mean, we're doing that. No, okay, it's almost done. We've only put 11 points into it, so I'm going to assume we're going to get, like, no benefits out of this. We can put, like, no effort into you. And it'll still be done pretty quickly. But you're done in 2 days. We're not receiving any bonuses in research. I mean, could be worse, right? Nations, we got Djibouti. Hell yeah. I just want to see what else, because this is you. This is a solar system we don't care about. Who owns the ISS? I think this is just neutral. Whereas Tiangong is owned by Orange. There's got to be a... No, the initiative is like a different... They have a different logo. So they might be, like, nobody? To be, like, maybe? Yeah, I'm just curious who owns these stations. I think they might just be neutral. Like, they're just civilian and have nothing to do with us. But, you know, I think that at least for right now is a pretty good time for us to end this episode. So if you have enjoyed... Remember to thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.